depends on what they're made out of. Oh, hey!
Mostly rock. Most of the time they're rock.
Most of the time.
Well, there's also this match happening.
Noah Mage donating $20. Thanks very much. That basically helps me out for the rest of the... Well, I was about to say the rest of the month or the end of September, but you know what I mean.
Alright, yeah, getting straight into the first match. Gonna be an all-walled stage, which is definitely what you want as Rikuto. You just never want to give Zasalamel a ring edge, like,
right,
ever.
Yeah. And I gotta say, something that I started doing, like when I happened to run into Feremuntrus' ass, while playing Astaroth, what I tend to do is that when I see Zas charging up one of the second hits of his string, I end up trying to do reversal edge on reaction. And I find that, it's, especially for Astaroth, that's a really awesome tool to have, because, I mean, the main weakness of Astaroth's reversal edge is getting it to hit, but the second you hit with it, you're really in a solid spot. All three of them are very scary. Oh no!
He tried to CE, but you don't have the frames there.
Yeah, that was a little bit ambitious there.
Yeah, Rikuto playing very aggressive, much more than I'm used to seeing him play. He's really kind of getting in there and, you know, fighting him.
It probably has to do with the size of the stage, is my guess.
Yeah, that's true.
It might also have to do with, you know, just the experience that these guys have had against each other. Maybe he feels like, especially with the inclination of that CE, you can kind of tell, if I'm in Rikuto's position, I'm thinking, oh, Feremuntrus is a bit jumpy.
Yeah. It definitely pulled the trigger way too early there, and now, you know, he doesn't have a bar, which is going to be really, really huge. He's going to get the bar here, but, you know, if he does come back with in the next 2 rounds, then Rikuto's going to get his own bar.
I think if Feremuntrus was able to get the guard break that he's been aiming for so far this game on that... See, I mean, he's going to get it...
He's going to get a lethal hit.
Yeah, he is. He ends up taking the armor off. Ooh, we got the armor!
Oh, great read.
What do you get here? Okay.
Okay, not terrible, yeah.
Still, this is a lot of resources just for 1 round. Ooh, got the...
that's not quite going to be it. Alright, but it doesn't matter. Safe with curses.
Yeah, baits out the GI. Now, see, the thing is, again, he did spend a lot. He spent the guard break and he spent his bonus bar, so...
Well, he is about to get another bar.
That's true.
I think if he's able to be conservative with his meter in this round, then I think he has a pretty solid chance of bringing it back.
Let's not forget that, like, Astaroth, in terms of meter gain, is the anti-slouch. It's basically second only to Nightmare in terms of being able to meter. I would not be surprised that if this went on the way that it is, Rikuto's going to have, like, 3 bars by the end of the game.
Yeah. Feremuntrus is spending his meter right now, which I think is probably not a great indication for how the rest of this match will go. Also, his health bar.
I mean, it's Zaz, so he can still bring it back.
It's true. No duck.
He went towards the ring edge. It's a little bit of an instinct for Zaz players.
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
Huh. That doesn't beat anything, does it?
The only thing that it would have beaten is if he didn't do the string extension and just, like, you know, tried to press a normal button. But I don't...
Yeah,
I mean, it was... I think it was just a bit of an overextension on a read.
So he's seen 2 of those already.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Feremuntrus definitely changing that stage. You know, yeah. Yeah. This is definitely going to be a lot better for him. You know, Karamor in a reasonably small stage, so ring out's available.
Yeah, it just seems like Feremuntrus is just not having an easy time getting the timing of Rikuto. He seems to be getting caught in some of these situations trying to get big time punishes. Yeah, you see him going over to the edge.
That's something that Rikuto is, I think that's a big part of his game plan. Is he basically, what he tries to do is just make you really, really impatient so that you start mashing your brains out because you think, well, it's Astaroth. What's he going to do to me? And then he just times these 6Bs for, you know, big damage.
Yeah, the kind of example I always bring it back to when in terms of like how Rikuto plays is that like a character like Zas or a character... Ooh, that's going to be a pretty big hit. Oh, he decides
doesn't go for the curse.
Yeah, that was interesting. I guess I kind of understand in the sense of...
Still not curse.
I think he just got really... He wanted to win the round rather than trying to like set up for something more. But I think Rikuto had enough life where setting up for the curse and then using the curse would have been solid. I'm not a Zas player, so I don't know.
Like, a 4-6B with 1 curse is going to do a pretty big amount of damage. Although I don't think he gets the 2A+B against Astaroth, but I could be wrong.
Oh no, that's going to be huge! It's not going to be a ring out, never mind.
Oh, he got the combo! Alright, but still a huge life lead for Rikuto.
Everybody's bouncing
Wall
off all the
pressure.
walls.
Yeah. They're just going to soul charge out of it. He's going to try and just take this round, go right into the next one with a 2-round lead.
I think Feremuntrus should definitely spend bar whenever he... Oh!
Knocked the ring out the ult. He's getting too greedy with these 4A plus
he is. Now, it's the first to 10. He's got plenty of time to figure these things out. But right now, Feremuntrus is super-duper jumpy in a lot of ways. And he needs to take a page out of Rikuto's book and try to play a little bit more of a slow and steady kind of game.
Yeah. Alright, trying to bait the ring out there with the 4B counter hit. Yeah, he's still trying to bait it.
Ooh, nice!
Nice duck. It's really risky with your back to the ring edge again. Yeah.
You played a dangerous game, Rikuto, and you got lost. Now, that being said, Rikuto had plenty of chances to ring out in that situation, too, so...
That's true. But Zasalamel is just like, you can never do an option that covers all of Zasalamel's ring out, of reverse ring out options. Yeah. Like, he always has something to ring out.
Like, literally, even stuff like blocking and moving.
Yeah, no, he has a mix-up with grabs. He has a mix-up with grabs.
Yeah.
Like, you actually can't just not get yourself ring out. You have to take a guess.
In the red, I wonder if he's going to try to spend it here with this bar. Rikuto just hard going into sidesteps.
Yeah.
Something that Zas players are not used to dealing with much difficulty.
Yeah, but no punish. Doesn't get a punish on the 6BB. That's the second soul charge he has to spend. Yeah.
I'm assuming he's going to want to keep this stage. I don't think it's the stage problem, my guy. I think at this point, you just need to play a little bit of a slower game. Kind of what you were talking about. Don't let Rikuto suck you into this vortex. I think this is something that Rikuto and Astaroth are very good at, which is rather than like trying to fight the opponent with like, I have all my stuff and my opponent has all their stuff and I'm going to beat them, Rikuto's really good at making it so that you just drain your own resources to keep up with him. So by the end, it's like, okay, well, I'm Astaroth, so of course I have a bar, and you don't have anything, so I'm eventually just going to win.
This is going to be a curse. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't quite get the 4B.
Oh, no, that's out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, never mind.
No, that's not out.
I just assume whenever I see... whenever I see Zas and the ring edge in the same view.
I think some of the... from what I can tell in this match, it seems like some of the combos don't really, like including the ring out stuff, don't work as consistently on Astaroth. Like I noticed after 2A plus... after a 4-6B with one curse, he's never able to get the 2A plus B. So
yeah, Astaroth always been a bit clunky when it comes to trying to gauge the combos. He's very much, for some reason in this game, he's very much like Baldo, where it's kind of difficult to do typical combos on him. Jesus Christ.
Wow. But not at the wall, because look at that.
Yes.
I-16.
Alright, this is the first game that we've really seen Feremuntrus come into his own. He actually is able to match some sort of...
Wow! Just gets him with a 4-6B, okay.
I don't know, man. Like...
Hey, it got him around.
Yeah, but it also got him the first 2 game losses, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no.
Alright, yeah, 2, I think, a bit ambitious with that CE. He doesn't have any curses on him.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. He's 2 rounds up. He's going to have time to get it back.
But at the same time, could have just won this round.
Yep. Man, these sidesteps have been surgical from Rikuto. Holy hell.
Yeah. I mean, normally against Zasalamel, you know, he's...
Yeah, it's scary to sidestep. Jesus Christ. Yeah. This is the kind of defense that always sickens me to see. Because I've never been able to pull it off, and I don't see how people pull it off, and then they just do it all the time, and it bothers me.
Yeah, I don't know. Rikuto really just, I don't know. He's got an awareness for the I guess the pace that Feremuntrus is trying to play at the moment, I think. And
yeah, one of the very few players in the community still, active in the community, that's been playing for longer than me.
Mm-hmm. Right. Wow, oh, but he techs out of the combo. Again, I wonder if that's an Astaroth thing. Yeah, he's just going for the soul charge right here. He's got Feremuntrus back to the wall, so he doesn't have to worry about a ring out at the moment.
I believe in that techable situation, you can tech out of the combo. It's just that Zas has like a different combo variation for that option. Oh, that's not game yet.
Not going to be it.
Now it is.
But yeah, that should close it out.
Yeah, with soul charge. All right. So Zas with 2 bars versus Astaroth with 1.
Well, not quite. He's going to have to get the second bar, but yeah, he's probably going to get the second
bar, yeah.
I mean, unless Rikuto just completely bulldozes this
Well, yeah, if that's the case, then the first bar wouldn't matter. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Right,
so you use 4-6Bs, or they're killing you, bro. You gotta spend your bar. You gotta spend your bar right now. Okay,
All right, good enough. Sending the curse for the plus frames. All right, trying to really just snowball this with his soul charge, but Astaroth soul charge. Speaking of snowballing,
Yeah, this is probably the best possible option.
ooh. Okay, wait, but why didn't he get the standing hit? That was really weird.
Yeah, but
just go straight to the next soul charge.
This was still the best possible outcome for Feremuntrus, making his first bar kind of cancel out Asta's bar, but he needs to do something.
He needs to take his turn.
It's so
not ducking that 3A, and that's going to be it.
It's so weird to hear that Zas needs to take his turn against Astaroth, and he's having a tough time with it.
Yeah.
Alright, so did Rikuto change the stage?
I would imagine, but we'll. I wasn't looking.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely going to want a. That stage is quite small and has ample ring out opportunity, which is exactly the opposite of what you want against Zasalamel.
So for this stage, do you want to be the one who makes the joke about the walls move, or should I be the one?
I mean, the walls do move.
Yeah. As a joke.
That is a fact. No, they actually do.
What do you mean?
The walls move.
How do they, you know what,
Okay.
I
see in the corner?
No, I don't want to do this anymore.
You see in the corner?
I want to abandon ship.
Yeah, fuck you, Jay. You set yourself up for that,
you're right,
idiot.
Wow. Oh, man. Top player privilege, bullying the rest of the community.
Alright, they've gotten, like, no health, and that's going to close it out. Alright, you see how the walls are in the corner.
No, I don't want to do this anymore. I apologize.
Look, they're not in the corner anymore.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Alright. Rikuto's starting pretty strong.
Wow! Wake up 6B plus K.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I don't know about some of these decisions that Rikuto's doing. Like, I feel like they're really getting him in trouble.
You mean Feremuntrus, or?
What did I say? Yes, sorry, I keep screwing
okay.
everybody's names up. There's 2 curses, that's a big deal.
Wow, the normal grab, I don't think he wanted that. Or maybe he might just... No, that's not the meter one. I think he just messed up the input.
Yeah, it had to be.
But just going to close it out.
That's a shame he didn't get to use his 2 curses.
Yeah.
So, if Feremuntrus loses this, does he go with a stage select again? He could get screwed. This is a pretty neutral stage.
Yeah, I'd say this is, like, I think the only thing that could really, it's hard to say. I think he could get better or worse.
Yeah. So I wonder if he wants to stay with the neutral thing, or maybe I shouldn't.
But I mean, yeah, you're saying that, but like he's kind of running away with this round.
Yeah, and then he did a 2-2A. That's no good.
Right.
Yeah. See, in that situation, if Astaroth gets like a reversal edge off of the second hit of the 3AB, that's pretty scary.
Speaking of reversal edge, Rikuto just getting a little bit too antsy to, yeah.
So this is where Feremuntrus can potentially shine. He could get a, well, okay, so he ends up spending the bar, but he could get a super fast ring out off of this guard break, or just a massive amount of damage.
Rikuto putting up this like wall of attacks, but at the same time, I feel like Zasalamel really, I feel like he doesn't necessarily have to respect that, because he definitely has the range to contend with that.
I do think that, yeah, I don't think that Feremuntrus was really thinking about that. He was just like, okay, I'll block this, and then I'll get in, and I'll start doing the mix-up. Very, shades of JJJ and SE5.
Well, this is low life and counter hit. I don't think there were any curses, but it's still gonna do a big old heap of damage, and his guard is in the red.
Yeah.
So if Feremuntrus wants to spend all his resources, he can close this round out essentially right now.
That didn't break.
He should have gone for the curse cancel.
Yeah. Maybe he did and he screwed up. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's see what he decided to do with this. All right. Yeah. Just gonna keep this stage. Yeah, I like that.
I understand.
Again, like you said, pretty neutral stage. It's pretty big, but there's also definitely ring out opportunities, which is obviously the main thing Zasalamel wants in a stage.
I just feel like, you know, there's a handful of situations where Feremuntrus is just simply overextending. This is something that we see from Rikuto matches quite often. And Rikuto is picking up on the times where Feremuntrus just wants to say screw it and just like go all out, in which case Astaroth can just kind of like throw BA in his face.
Yeah, and again, Rikuto really, like, I think he's quite strong with dealing with players who get very impatient and just say, like, screw this, I don't want to have to interact with you, I just want to start winning. He's really good at, like, punishing you for trying to overextend, I think.
I feel like we're seeing some of these, we're seeing some potential punishes from Feremuntrus off of duck grabs, where he's not really used to the fact that he doesn't get a lethal hit anymore. So he's just doing whatever kick comes to mind at the moment.
yeah.
Punish.
Yeah, again, Rikuto really just shifting in between these like really aggressive and really defensive styles. Wow, just caught him rolling with the 2-2B.
And he immediately backs up. I appreciate that, and I appreciate that grab. That's going to be 4-1.
I think that's something. Yeah, I think that's something Rikuto actually stole from Klob, which is recently he started
with
punishing a lot of things with C.
Yeah.
That's
something I really love doing too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Like Klob just kind of started doing that out of nowhere. They played each other, and now Rikuto does it. And
it's a pretty risky thing, if only because like, you know, at least for me, for somebody who doesn't necessarily have the fastest reactions, it can kind of suck when you go for a CE punish and then it just so happens that the move that you're with punishing recovers crouching, and then you're just kind of like...
Yeah, it's definitely something you got to be aware of. But if it works, I mean, it's like an 85 damage CE, so one of the most damaging, I think, except for Taki's.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah. Right. Nice GI.
Nice block.
Trying to get the curse, but...
Chill, the micro duck.
Wow, duck into grab punish. That's I mean, hey,
that's Astaroth.
You didn't break it.
I really appreciate the fact that Rikuto immediately starts backing off just to ensure there's no possible shenanigans for Zas to get the ring out.
I wonder if Astaroth is able to consistently punish Zasamel's 4B plus K, because that move is -16, and his 6-6B does have a lot of range, but I don't think it's something we'll see Rikuto trying to go for.
Yeah, 6-6 punches are a little bit tough. He's trying to spend the bar. This is the first time we've seen Rikuto overextend. Well,
you say that, but it doesn't look like he's overextending to me right now.
I did.
Oh, he's gonna go for the, yeah.
Ooh, fantastic RE. Look at all that meter. Jesus Christ.
Wow, he's gonna get a lethal hit. Yep. No! Oh, he just drops the combo into the setup, of course. Look at how much damage he got from that setup. Very intentional.
Oh, wow. Tippy tip range for that RE. Oh, boy. If you
gonna get another hard read?
Okay, he decides to go for the guard.
I love that C. That was fantastic. Yeah. Really great awareness from Feremuntrus there.
Pretty ballsy to go for the guard on Astaroth RE, because 2 out of 3, you're in bad news bears territory.
Well, I don't think the scaling on his, like, if he breaks you with the B, I don't think the scaling on that is very good.
Still, you don't really want to, like, handle that in that kind of a tense situation.
Right. At the same time, though, you are potentially resetting your guard gauge back to 0 without taking too much damage.
Oh, man.
Or, like, earlier in the game, and that's already safe.
Alright,
doesn't you go for a curse? No. Wait, yes?
Okay, you went for a tech trap there.
Yeah, expecting... he was kind of expecting...
That's not gonna kill. Ring out, but it's gonna be scary. Rikuto
wall splat.
No successful amount of time figuring out when Feremuntrus is gonna press / not press.
Yeah, I like the soul charge. He wants to just try and steal this game if he can, but he's gonna. Oh my god, he's spinning around back and forth.
Oh.
And
we forgot the third hit, huh?
String. Yeah, you gotta duck that 3 AK string when he's in soul charge. So important. Or else he's just gonna like bully you with the I-16 mid horizontal. It's safe.
Alright, this is the first time I feel... Oh, and that's another RE save. I feel like this is the first time that we've seen Feremuntrus in the lead
or for the break
early on in the... and having his guard damage so that he can get
look at all that
huge amount of damage. But he's going to have to deal with this bar.
Yeah, at the same time, though, he does have a pretty big life lead, but also Astaroth is definitely capable of shredding that with his soul charge.
And that's
already, that's like, look at that! Look at that!
Now he's got
if he gets one more grab, it's even. Alright, yeah, he's just gonna soul charge out of it.
I'm really surprised he didn't see either, but okay.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Oh, no!
Too eager for the whiff punish!
That's not it
and look at that, just like that, they're even. Nice break! Oh,
man, oh,
A
man.
plus B. I wonder if he thought he had another bar, because A plus B at -8. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I can't tell you. In fact, I won't tell you.
Well, that's your prerogative, I suppose.
It's my prerogative. So it looks like Feremuntrus is really kind of a limited. Well, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. He's minus 16 and he pressed the button there.
I think something that Feremuntrus has to get used to is these Poseidon Tides. Like the major weakness from the Poseidon Tides when he's in Soul Charge is RE, and so I think trying to make it so that that's your. All right,
splash him to the ground. Oh, wow. Weird combo.
Okay.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Wait for the mix-up.
Alright, both are basically like 1.5 guess rights to death.
Wow, he just mashed into the string. Oh, but he's gonna get a grab. Not quite even, but another grab will close it out.
There it is.
Yeah, nice roll.
Something tells me we're gonna stay on this stage for the rest of the game. I might be wrong.
Yeah, unless, I think, maybe if Rikuto starts really running away with this, I could see Feremuntrus just saying, you know, screw it, I'll just try and get, like, a stage that's really good for me. I think overall it's just pretty even.
Yeah, if Feremuntrus didn't feel like 3 games out was running away with it, then I feel like we have yet to see, I believe, a staunch, gigantic lead from somebody else until later on. Oh, that was almost a lethal hit into death.
Right, Feremuntrus finally playing the blocking game. That's not quite out, but if he gets another grab from this angle, not any, hard to say.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, is that whenever they're like at the wall / at the ring edge, it's like Feremuntrus knows he has the potential for doing like all this damage and stuff, and like ring outs and stuff, and he gets like clammed up, and I feel like Rikuto recognizes that and starts going ham. And, you know, and it surprises Feremuntrus. I might be, this is just speculation, but it seems like that's what Rikuto is kind of working off of in these bad spots.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think it's a classic situation where you know you have something really strong and you're just so eager to use it that you kind of, like, lose sight of also just playing well.
It's very similar to what we were talking about before, where Feremuntrus had, like, this... Feremuntrus had, like, the Soul Charge, and he was trying to get in, and Rikuto was just throwing out buttons, and rather than actually playing the game, Feremuntrus was much more interested in just trying to block whatever he needed to, so he could go in and do his mix-ups. And if you get short-sighted like that, you have to make sure that you're still playing the game at all times.
Yeah.
Or else you just end up getting scrapped out. Wouldn't it be crazy if he started ducking those? I think it's a worthwhile potential.
Well, there is a mid.
Yeah. It's slow.
But no, I see.
And this is Parsec. You could potentially react to it.
To 4AB?
Yeah. No?
Well, I mean, maybe. I can't. Wow, great step there. Into the grab. Man, this is looking I don't know, it's just Rikuto's looking so solid right now.
Yeah, I feel like Feremuntrus, I mean, we haven't had many games that have been landslides, but it seems like every single time it comes down relatively close, and Rikuto's use of his resources has just been better.
Yeah. That's definitely going to end up being a big thing in this matchup. I mean, both these characters can really make big waves with their meter.
Yeah.
Alright, one more grab is going to close it out, but he's just going for a 2K. Yeah, going for the C. He had a curse this time, so that does parry highs.
So he's got him in the red, too, so he could spend it to give himself a slight disadvantage in the last round, but giving us down to the left. Stop doing that, please.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Maybe that's like a force block or something that works on other characters, but typically Astaroth gets pushed farther out by that kind of thing because of his hurt box. So it's
shades of Valdo.
Yeah, you gotta. I think that's like the second or third time that's specific setup.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe it's the second time. Rikuto halfway home. Fairmuncher's got some work to do. Not to say that he can't do it. Okay.
All right, lethal hit. That's a big starter.
I just feel like if Feremuntrus...
Great movement of whip punish.
Yeah, I think if Feremuntrus played a little bit more of an Omega Zos kind of thing, where he just like peppered with really small moves, I feel like it would be better. And I feel like he tried that a little bit, and it wasn't necessarily being successful. I don't know though.
All right, just again, Rikuto just really doing a fantastic job of containing him. Oh, goes for the cancel, yeah.
There it is.
But overextends, and you know, Rikuto with the patience, backstepping, and letting the opportunity come to him.
I'm getting the impression that Feremuntrus is not used to dealing with a character that has significantly better range than his character does, because he seems to be okay with whipping in these situations where a character like mine is not really going to be able to do all that much. But Rikuto doesn't have any problem. Like Astaroth isn't going to have a problem with punching from like half screen.
That big ol' back's definitely going to you know, make a bit. I don't know where I was going with that.
Abandoned ship!
Goodbye, everyone.
Yeah.
See you all next week.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Alright, this is first one in the last handful of games, I feel, where Rikuto's really just kind of run away with it. Feremuntrus doesn't really have a lot going on.
He's really getting a lot of mileage out of that 60 plus K string. Rikuto not really having the wherewithal to duck it.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Feremuntrus has to like come up with like string/tactics that are maybe a bit unusual. Maybe try to rely on character ignorance for a little while. It's not a bad idea. Zas has things. See, he's clamming up again. He doesn't know what to do, so he has to like. He doesn't feel comfortable trying to take a challenge on, you know, Rikuto's whatever you're doing.
No, oh my God, Ari save! Oh, that might cost him the round.
He sidestepped.
He sidestepped. That's not gonna close it out, or maybe it is. Not quite. Okay, come on. Just one hit for both of them. Okay, it catches him sidestepping.
If that was any other character,
clutch, I think.
If that was any other character, I would feel bad for them that they weren't able to sidestep that vertical. But it's Zas, so you deserve it.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for you at all.
Ooh, drops the combo.
See, if Rikuto got those REs, it'd be so devastating in that situation. He's in red guard. I really feel like that happened really quickly.
Yeah, almost every game he's able to get Rikuto to red guard gauge.
But it's just not been enough.
He's not really able to make anything happen with it, I think.
Because again, I feel like it's what we've been talking about. Maybe he's been constantly trying to set up some sort of super duper guard crush combo, and Rikuto senses it and just tries to like mash out of it. See, if he just did both of these guys need to RE a lot more, which is not something I say very often. But these two characters specifically have setups for RE that okay, there you go, and that
might close out the round. Yeah,
with the wall.
That's definitely gonna. That's
a big deal.
Sucks.
So instead of going in with a guard gauge advantage but meter disadvantage, he just goes in with the meter disadvantage, which is a big deal for Astaroth.
That's
you can tell
huge.
Immediately. So this could potentially be the way that
nice duck gets a good punish.
Feremuntrus could try to take it by like doing the cheesy ring out thing, but he
gets rung out himself. You gotta break back when your back is to the edge against Astaroth.
I mean, it was scary either way, but I definitely still agree.
Yeah. All right. It looks like he's thinking about going to another stage. That's 6-2 for Rikuto. So, all right, yeah, he's gonna switch up the stage. I kind of like this. I mean, that stage was overall pretty neutral, but he could definitely get something better. That being said, he could also get something worse, and he's gonna get worse.
Yeah, he's gonna get directly worse.
Yeah,
just worse.
Right back to where we started.
Now that being said, you could try to change up your style. This is a much smaller stage as well, so you don't have the ring edge. But let's be honest, the ring edge wasn't really doing all that much for him in the first place. So if he can start... Oh, wow, I really wish...
I think a smaller stage is going to help him out a lot here. It's going to give Rikuto less opportunities to back off and more opportunities for Feremuntrus to, you know, pull Rikuto in, as like Zasalamel was so good at, and just kind of force him to deal with Zasalamel stuff.
As long as he's able to change up his style to a more scrappy kind of game, that should be it.
Oh, that's going to wasp spot.
Yeah,
I don't know about it, but it's going to be a lot. Wow, okay, maybe this will be it.
I just always assume.
Yeah, it's Zasalamel.
Alright, you know what? It wasn't it, but it was almost CE damage with the Oki for... Oh, no, that's a back grab.
Oh, that's big.
He's got to both have bar. Okay, they decide not
he just closes it out with a low kick. Alright, definitely not bad for a, you know, again, objectively worse stage in the first round. Wow, he just mashes it out at -16, but there's so much pushback that you can kind of disrespect your opponent for trying to run in.
Please stop doing these 4-6 beats, Feremuntrus. They're getting you in so much trouble. That and the 2-2 ways are just not working out. Okay, alright.
To the RI. I wonder if he wanted to reverse ledge.
Yeah, because now he doesn't have... Okay, now he has bar. I guess you might as well RI with the amount of meter that you get with Astaroth. You might as well, like, give it a try.
Right.
Completely negates...
Yeah, he's gonna go for the cancel. That is an RE safe move.
He Rikuto did a really good job of completely negating Feremuntrus' soul charge, which has definitely been the tail of the tape so far in this set.
Yeah, like you said, just so much of this is ending up coming down to resources.
It's Rikuto's game. That's what Rikuto loves to do, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's Astaroth's soul charges. It's, you know, it's alright.
Yeah,
pretty okay.
It's pretty good, and the ease at which you get it is pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, nice breaks. Yeah, gonna go for the curse cancel.
You know what hasn't come up yet? The 6k lethal hit.
Oh yeah, he got it from the grab breaks.
Yeah, there's been like 3 times or so where I've seen the visual indicator that he does have it, but he doesn't seem to be going for it. I mean, it's working.
Yeah, I guess he does. Yeah, I guess he doesn't need it. Oh, wow, went for the BPB. That was just, I don't know. I think that's a little bit of desperation there from Feremuntrus, just kind of trying to like force a knockdown or something. But Rikuto is, you know, he's keyed into it and sidesteps.
Feels like Rikuto might be listening to me through the chat, because he's been doing a lot more RE in the later end of this set. But I don't necessarily mean in those situations. Oh! Is that? No. Okay.
That's big.
I was about to say, is that it? Because I just assume... No.
Every single time.
Yeah.
He could be at full life and you would still say, is that it?
Yeah, that's what I do. I say that about Zas and I say that about Siegfried. I just assume that I've lost. Alright, so this is the situation that Feremuntrus won in the last game, which is... meter disadvantage, but guard gauge advantage. Oh no. Feremuntrus, please. Don't do this.
I mean, he has the guard advantage, but...
yeah, he does.
Let's see, he hasn't really been able to make waves with it
pull off anything
so far. Yeah.
First armor grab that Rikuto has done so far in the set gets
destroyed. Just a 2... He's just not used to not having the 4K, I think.
Yeah.
That's so huge. When you duck a grab from Astaroth, you need to make that meaningful.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Alright, yeah, go get the RE.
But see, this is the thing. I've heard Rikuto say that he actually wants this kind of a situation, because due to the fact that Feremuntrus is in Soul Charge, that means that he takes that bit of damage from getting hit by the RE, but it effectively destroys Feremuntrus' chance of using the Soul Charge against Rikuto. Now you want to talk about...
the curse cancel. Oh! This is huge. This is huge, and he's got the guard break set up. If he can break him right now...
This is it. Yeah, there's nothing he could have done. There was 100% nothing he could have done. He couldn't get up. He could have tried to do an RI, I guess. That's about it. So I wonder what Rikuto's going to do. I actually feel like Feremuntrus was more comfortable on this stage.
Yeah, I think the smaller stage really lended to it, but you really just don't want to risk getting... But, you know, I was going to say you really don't want to risk getting ring outs against Zasalamel, but at the same time, Feremuntrus was handling the ring out situations, like, badly. He really wasn't handling them that well, and Rikuto, on the other hand, was handling them very well.
Yeah. So, a little bit of reverse psychology going on for Feremuntrus' side.
Yeah.
Got that curse. Oh, boy. Decides to just swing for the
Alright, look at this damage. That's a lot. Trying to close out with the low.
Yeah, see, I like the fact that Feremuntrus is going for a little bit more of a scrappy game, which is much more doable on a stage like this than before. Kind of ironic, seeing as how we were on the stage earlier on in the set.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Ooh, just running up into the CE, yeah.
You might as well give it a try. Boom! Thanks for following. How are you?
But at the same time, he did spend meter rather early there. Granted, it gave him the first round.
I am having a good time.
But we'll see if he's able to... I don't know, I guess Feremuntrus hasn't been doing as much with his meter as Rikuto has, in terms of like, what he's actually accomplishing.
Right. Yeah. Sick of Myself 75, fantastic name. Very apropos considering who's commentating.
Alright. That's gonna be a curse.
Why
no, he doesn't go for that. Oh, wait, but what?
I don't understand what's going on there. I know that he knows. So, why isn't that happening? That's very weird to me.
I mean, he is plus 12 there, so I guess he's potentially just trying to set something up. But at the same time, I feel like what he did there was
setting up is the thing that you want. Wouldn't you want the curse? Isn't that like the best thing to do?
What was mainly weird to me about it was that he gets the 4A plus B, he goes A plus B, and he cancels it into the curse and gets a curse. But like, he could have just done the combo. Yeah. And gotten the curse.
You're kind of overcomplicating things.
Yeah.
You're going out of your way to make it like weirder.
Yeah.
I have the score, right? 6-3?
I am having a good time.
Because Feremuntrus just won the last round. Well, luckily we'll be able to tell at the end. SynthCloud, thanks for the follow. Ooh, challenging there.
That is bust.
Ooh, nice GI.
Nice GI.
He's got that 6K.
He's got the knee. Looking him in.
Ooh, that's
overextension.
No! Terrible!
Awful whiff punish, and that's gonna not quite close it out. I like that he went to that AA there. He had the wherewithal to go for it instead of the curse, but it just wasn't quite enough to close it out.
Just in case any of my viewers don't know, if Zas whiffs his CE, you have forever and a day to whiff punish him. Astaroth could have gotten up and done a 2-2B. Astaroth could have gotten up, walked total 180 and done A plus B, and he would have had time to hit with that. So you want to make sure that you're fully prepared for that kind of a situation. Wow, Rikuto kind of lazily, just kind of like allowing situations to come about as opposed to like trying to like get up and do like a GI like he did before.
Yeah, just trying to, you know.
Okay.
He's really
Feremuntrus wants
going
to
for
win
Rikuto's
right
guard gauge here.
Well, he wants to win it like right here. And
Ooh, he can break his guard.
yeah, but see, this is what Rikuto does. Is that he does like these little scrappy things, tries to make the situation weird.
Yeah.
All right. So,
But that. Go ahead.
so that being said, we've got even on meter basically, but we do have the guard pressure on the other side. Now we don't have equal meter.
But oh yeah, he spent the guard gauge already. But this is going to be pretty big damage into the curse.
Very akin to what I've been saying about Feremuntrus with 2-2A. Rikuto, maybe not so much with these armor grabs. They're kind of destroying.
Yeah, against Zasalamel, who has all these strings. I don't know about that.
There
Oh my
are-
god, that was such a weird interaction.
Yeah, see, he's. I'm noticing that Rikuto feels like fidgeting about and being weird about it when Zas is in Soul Charge is the way to go. All right, Feremuntrus is bringing this back.
Yeah.
4 to 6
Catching
is
up.
significantly closer than what
2
we
to
were
6.
seeing in the beginning.
Yeah. All right, he's. I like that he's going for the like the 6B plus K like string pressure, where he's just gonna not complete the string and like take fake plus frames from it. I think that's I think that's a good way to kind of stop Rikuto from always trying to control the pace of the match.
Yeah, and Zas should feel comfortable with. So it seems like he's playing scrappy enough to force Rikuto to play scrappy, but I think that Zas wins that because then you get situations like this. Where you get like so much damage when you catch Rikuto and Astaroth playing scrappy. Meanwhile, Astaroth doesn't get the opportunity to do grabs all that much.
Yeah.
That was pretty. That round was pretty quick work.
Yeah.
That
Beat
was
me to it.
essentially just like a handful of small things and then a lethal hit, and then that was it.
All right, starting it off with a pretty strong Oki. Astaroth goes for a 3K post GI. That was weird. Alright.
Man, he's definitely noticed that Rikuto isn't handling those charged up curses all that well. Nice stuff.
Yeah, crouching on. Yep.
It's already in the red, by the way. Oh no. Well,
I mean, he has the curse on hand.
Yeah, I don't know about that though. Okay, so he decides to try to spend the bar just to make sure that this round is over. Oh,
It's just going to soul charge him into the corner. I kind of like that. But very nice GI there from Rikuto. Wow, that was a fantastic answer. No fear. Went straight for the post GI.
Yeah, I
like
guess
that.
if Feremuntrus got the guard break, he might have been able to at least get it to the point where one more guess and he was dead, because he was in Soul Charge, so, and there was a wall involved, so he could have potentially gotten a gigantic combo. The main thing, you know, again, the tale of the tape so far has been, in these last few games, Feremuntrus has been the person who's been able to win out the resource game.
Yeah. I think a huge part of that comes down to, here it is, the guard break. He's going to get a lethal hit here. I think it is a bit early to spend it, but at the same time, if he's able to secure this particular round, and he is,
Yeah,
that's going to be pretty big for the resource game, because he's going to...
Because
if he loses this round, he'll get a bar.
Yeah, they're equal on meter right now, and Feremuntrus has another bar waiting in the wings. But it is important that he actually gets the time to spend his additional bar in this round.
Yeah.
So he needs to get up. And
If I were him, I'd just spend it right now.
yeah, it's probably best to do it right now, after you're done comboing, and then we're gonna spin.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Gonna try to do some guard pressure.
Alright, wall pressure. That's
that's
not
not
going to kill.
Or-
Oh, never mind.
You know
That
what?
absolutely is it.
I wholeheartedly apologize.
Yeah.
That's my mistake, I guess? It's really more the developer's mistake, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like spending bar
closing out
right
the stomp.
away would be the best thing for Feremuntrus to do.
It's, I don't know, it's a bit late to spend it right away.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh!
Autumn Requiem SC,
No
thanks for the
side
follow. 2 bars to 2, essentially. No! Oh, caught him out of the air! Rikuto, in vintage Rikuto mode right now. Just irritating the hell out of Feremuntrus. Yep, just making it very odd. letting that soul charge evaporate away. Oh. Is he gonna get it? And he's got the other bar. I assume he's gonna want to spend it right now. And he's gonna spend it? Okay. And that's gonna be... Okay, so he goes for the RI. And now we've got Soul Charge versus Soul Charge, except Feremuntrus' Soul Charge is dissipated now.
And he also has, like, no life. Yeah, there we go. 7-4 for Rikuto. Forgive me for being so quiet there. My dogs were going berserk. And
sounds like they still are.
Yeah.
Alright, 7-4.
I'll be right back.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
It's just you and me now. Oh, we got a, we got the hillside now. This is honestly probably the best thing that Feremuntrus could hope for, honestly, because for one, there are ring outs, and for two, it's not exactly the biggest stage in the world, so it's kind of coupling both things. It's coupling the thing that Feremuntrus would want on paper and the thing that he would want so far from the history of the set. So we'll see how it goes. Kind of scrapping it out. As Feremuntrus said, is that he wants to try and, like, compete with this guard damage. He already has Rikuto in the yellow. We really haven't seen a lot of guard damage on the other side of this set whatsoever. Nice RE. Kind of a crazy RE, now that I think about it. He's dead to his CE, he's dead to a grab. Ooh! Gets that 2V, that was very scary. Immediately goes for an RE, that was fantastic. It's not going to kill, but it's going to give him a huge meter advantage. Alright, it looks like it's going to cost him the round. But, oh, no, it's not! Maybe spend the bar? I don't know, I feel like maybe spending that... I mean, he basically just got like a full bonus bar from that Poseidon Tide. But he'll still have that meter advantage for this round.
Well, I am back.
You missed the first Poseidon Tide getting RE'd, and it gave Feremuntrus the meter advantage that you see now.
Right, jeez.
You see before you. Yeah, it was basically a full bar. It's basically an entire
But it's not. It's really not going to matter if he doesn't spend it right now.
Yeah, I kind of wish that he had done it in the first round. It was a very scrappy like fight. Oh wow!
He really needs to there's just Soul Charge because he's going to get it back anyways. It truly didn't matter whether or not he spent that. Well, no, it could only have been good.
Yeah. I don't know why Rikuto felt like he needed to be proactive to win that round, but I mean it worked out for him. So hey.
Yeah. This is Rikuto kind of running away with this game.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of REs in this game specifically. As I was saying when they first got this stage, is that this kind of is a pretty good stage for Feremuntrus in terms of having the ring outs, but also not exactly being the biggest stage in the world. So it's like kind of like the best of both worlds kind of thing. Alright, he's going for the Soul Charge, and we're just going to try and counteract this guard damage. Oh.
Alright, just hold him.
Ooh,
and a lethal hit, that's big.
He doesn't have any curses, so it's not it. What? Oh, okay. Nice setup with the whip curse to get the rest of the damage you need.
It was a classic Feremuntrus setup, of course.
Yeah, whiff into something? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just, again, getting way too antsy to try and, steal back the pace of the match. You are pretty minus when you break an Astaroth command grab.
These armor grabs.
Right? Yeah, the armor against Zasalamel, I really can't see what the armor grabs are going to accomplish against.
From what I've seen / experienced myself, there are certain situations where you'll be able to use it effectively, but the cons
so much damage
far out damage the pros for situations as you're seeing. So I assume that Rikuto's going to just try and back off, but I'm wrong.
Oh, but it doesn't combo because he's at the very tip, and he just guesses. Rikuto gets the correct mix-up guess.
So I
that's
feel again that Feremuntrus is going to want to keep this stage, but
yeah, it's another stage
not.
that I feel pretty even. But at the same time, I feel like what at this point, if I'm Feremuntrus, what I really want is something smaller.
Yeah, even smaller.
Forget. I mean, I'd say so.
I guess because the ring outs have been so wholeheartedly unsuccessful, I guess you're right. It's just that how much do you combat what your character is good at? Why did that grab hit? That didn't make any sense.
It just wasn't in the tech crouch frames, I guess. Just really unfortunate timing.
And even Astaroth can't handle the
I'll
ball
be right
like
back again.
We we got some dog stuff going on, but Rikuto effectively up 2-1. He's 2 games away from solidifying his... Oh no, running into that 2-2B with the crouch. Yeah, Feremuntrus effectively getting starved for the ring position that he's wanting. Alright, now he's gone up against the wall. I guess he's doing some of these moves to try and get some guard damage here, but Rikuto playing a really good game to kind of try and bounce away from the guard damage. So there really hasn't been any guard damage to speak of, which has been one of Feremuntrus' big game plans so far this set. It's a solid punch.
Alright, I'm back. Hopefully we're good.
I mean, either way, you know.
Wow, okay, but he doesn't... Oh, okay, I think he probably tried to go for the back turn B plus K, but he wasn't back turn for some reason.
Feremuntrus kind of taking a page out of Rikuto's book here and pressing a lot of buttons while his opponent's in Soul Charge.
Yeah.
And the second that he's out of Soul Charge, he ends up taking half-life. And he, again,
yeah, the
doesn't
tech
get
crouches
the
aren't, you know...
Ugh, gee whiz.
That's so unfortunate. I mean, it's really just a timing thing. He's just not getting the specific timing of the tech crouches, which is kind of like, you know, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't just.
I wonder if there's
just
something that Zas can do in terms of taking advantage of Astaroth's core block punishment game. I wonder if there's like a tactic or move that you can use to get away from him. It doesn't look like you're gonna get the chance to do it, because that is 2 6Bs and that is 2/3 of your life, my friend. I don't know what that was. That had to have been in this info. Right?
Alright, I like that with punish. He didn't continue sidestepping, which can be kind of risky against Zasamel's reverse ledge. It's gonna be big. Yeah, gonna go for the soul attack here. He's gonna get the curse and the soul charge, which is pretty crazy. But you know, Rikuto gonna counter with his own soul charge. It's gonna be tricky for Feremuntrus to close this one out, but he gets the reversal edge of his own.
See,
but like you said, he's not getting his own soul charge.
Yeah, this is actually what
Rikuto
kind of wanted.
This is huge. Not quite, but he's gonna get
nice block.
Oh, okay, he's -8. He needs to get right here, and that's it. Yeah.
No, it's not.
What?
Why?
It's really tricky to punish.
Rikuto hasn't got
reverse ledge.
Well, it used to be. It's not really all that much anymore. It doesn't really track as much as it did before. So I feel like Rikuto hasn't gotten used to that yet. If this was like previous versions, yeah, that reverse ledge would have totally tracked. But it doesn't really do that much anymore. Nice duck. Oh no, is that it?
Oh, that's it. He's out.
Wow.
Wait, no, not quite the wall. The little bit of the wall saved him.
That visual representation of that grab didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Going for the guard damage in the very last... Okay, here's the
really nice patience. And that's going to give him a big chunk of meter. Yep, 2 bars. He's going to... If he survives this reverse ledge encounter, he's going to want to spend it immediately.
He will sort of... Soul charge,
no
dude!
sidestep!
Okay.
Just soul charge right now. Yeah, just runs right in.
He has so much work to do. He can do it.
Oh, no,
is that it? That's Soul Charge and yellow. That's gonna be it,
No, it's not gonna be it. It's not gonna be it.
Not even with all the
curse.
Okay.
It's because he didn't have a curse. It does less damage without a curse. Never mind, I'm sorry, goodbye.
No, I mean, you're right, but also, he's in yellow life and he's in Soul Charge. So, yeah. Whoo-wee. I feel like, with all due respect to Feremuntrus, I feel like Rikuto lost that game more than Feremuntrus won that game.
I see what you mean. He really gave Rikuto the opportunity to get all that meter, which was, frankly, you know, what let him really kind of just run away with that round. Like,
and the botch on the reverse ledge punish.
That's true, too.
Getting these 6Bs now, which is not a good look for Feremuntrus.
Right? Wow. Disrespecting there. Nice. This is going to be a pretty big chunk of damage, and he techs. He never tech there because Feremuntrus always goes to that tech trap.
Yeah, he went for it earlier, and Rikuto was correct about not teching. Alright,
here he is going for that ring edge pressure again, and he gets it.
Alright, this is the first time that this is legitimately the first time we've seen Feremuntrus using the stage positioning to his advantage.
Second time?
I mean, it's the second time he got that ring out, but I feel like that was the first time where, like, he utilized the ring pressure to get guard damage to then force a whiff, which is all, you know, contextualized due to the fact that his back was to the edge of the ring.
Whoa.
Jesus!
Okay.
Alright, Mr. Man.
I mean, we're talking about how he's overextending with these 4-6Bs.
Yeah, big bossman over here.
Minus 16 into the 4-6B, but hey, worked pretty well for him.
That one time. Oh, speaking of working out one time, armor grab gets the non-tech trap tech trap. Both effectively, like, at, like, one hit. And that's it.
Yeah, and then close it out with the 6B. Especially in Soul Charge, it's really, like, if you get hit by that, it really hurts.
Alright,
Yeah, Rikuto not doing a great job dealing with that string.
Alright, he's getting these REs, which is no joke. What with the fact that especially that he's won most of them. That's not a good look either. I do appreciate the fact that Feremuntrus is going for movement options on REs, because clashing with Astaroth is a super duper bad look. First tech route trap we've seen.
Yeah, again, just these reversal edge is like Rikuto just can't guess wrong.
Yeah, shades of JJJ versus Rikuto at Summer Jam.
Alright, this is gonna be a heap of damage, and he's got a curse. Is he gonna go for another? No, he's just going for the guard
There's gotta
damage.
be a reason. That's very
Ooh. Alright, that's all in all, though, that worked out pretty well for him. He's up around, which is, again, and he's got that guard break. So I'd say he's leading the charge in this resource battle.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody remind me to ask Feremuntrus why he's not going for the guaranteed curse, because that's very
Yeah!
like I know
really
that
weird.
he knows, and it's happened so many times now that there's no way it's been a misinput every time. Oh Jesus Christ! You have
That's gonna be a
dead,
big
Feremuntrus.
old chunk of damage.
You have become dead.
Destroyer of worlds. Except like the opposite. Wow, that yeah. Somehow I knew that was gonna happen.
Shades of
Somehow I
Raphael.
saw that. Wow, catches him out of the string with the counter hit. And you know what? Even if Feremuntrus loses this round, he's gonna have a huge resource lead.
It's just kind of tricky, right? Because he doesn't want to spend the guard break, but he kind of does.
I don't know. I felt like right there, maybe the combo wouldn't have killed, but
Yeah.
I think he
might
just
have gotten
needed to
in
be a
his
bit
own
more
head,
active.
very similar to how I was getting in my head
Yeah.
about what Feremuntrus wanted to do there. So I feel like, again,
Yeah.
he wants to spend bar as soon as he can, but he's getting a little bit touchy with trying to set things up. No.
Yeah, there's really just no reason to not spend it when you have that big a resource lead. But at the same time, oh, finally going for the knee.
Man, imagine that he just did it. Oh,
The
That's
gonna be
9 to
5. Yeah. Someone make a joke about working 9 to 5.
I was trying to come up with a reference to the song, but then I realized that most people would not know the song, so I decided against it.
Perhaps that's for the best. Wow. Finally gets the tech crash. Another curse, 2 curses.
Important to note,
Hey.
this is one of the closer first attempts I've had so far. In my thinger. I feel like 10 to 6 is probably the closest one I've had. Nice,
Who was that between?
10 to 6 was, maybe it was just 10 to 5. I'm gonna have to check up on it again.
Well,
I feel like 10 to 6 or
this
10 to 5 is the closest that I've had so far. Nice RE!
Alright, nice reflex.
As the set has gone on, we've seen so many more REs. It's very weird.
You're a prophet, Jay. Alright, just gonna bring him in. Goes to the 4-4K, but what's Astaroth gonna do there? 2A? I mean, he doesn't really have one.
Yeah, again, I feel like, I appreciate how Feremuntrus is using these REs at some situations, but I wish that he was using the meter quicker. Like, if you get an RE, I think it is... I guess I just mean to say is that I appreciate aggressive soul charges a lot more than I think most people do.
Yeah, no, especially with Astaroth, I think. Like,
Yeah, and super especially if your idea is to get guard damage. Like, if that's a major part of your game plan, which clearly it is, then I think it's the way to go. He has broken every single one of those guys.
yeah, Feremuntrus really not able to get anything started there. Alright, but again, the guard damage, it's
Look at
so
that
much
guard break.
coming down to the guard damage. But
He's doing
like,
3AK specifically for the guard break. Oh, he ends up getting a nothing of a thing.
he's not going for the curse! I really wonder what that's about.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm not sure what's up with that. Rikuto,
1 round away.
Set point. Championship.
Even there, not going for the curse. Even there, not going for the curse! Oh my god!
Rikuto, or Feremuntrus giving himself an additional handicap, which I don't think is the best thing to do when you're so far down in the set.
He's a good Christian fellow, doesn't believe in,
This
you know...
this is
dark
like
magic.
an Amy player thinking, you know what I need to do? I need to win with no Rose Amy.
Yeah.
This is what I should do.
Well, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's akin abstractly to the idea. Ugh.
Alright, there we go. Finally gets the curse.
Decides to use a curse, so that's interesting. What? Wow, that was a mind game and a half. And that's
Gonna be a lot of damage.
Jeez. He's at the ring edge.
Oh, doesn't sidestep the
And
tree. Oh my god, he's out!
Rikuto, your eyes became bigger than your stomach. You forgot who you were playing against.
Honestly, I forgot about it too.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he hasn't been doing
really
it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't been punishing the whip grabs all that successfully.
wow, oh my god, is Feremuntrus just gonna run away with this game? Oh, not quite getting the grab punish.
This is going to be still pretty tough because Rikuto has
Oh my
another
god, he just gets the huge launcher into the curse. This is so much damage.
again,
Rikuto does have another bar. He's gonna spend it. He's gonna spend it.
Maybe he won't
not.
have to.
He's got the lethal hit on deck. Feremuntrus is playing so active right now. Oh my goodness. He's not quite dead.
Oh,
Why didn't Rikuto
That's
spend his bar?
crazy. I think maybe Rikuto got... So, what I was thinking was like, oh, he got Feremuntrus into a position where he was dead to CE. And so I think he was just trying to weather the storm and then kill him with the CE like he did that one time. And
Yeah, maybe.
he just got too greedy.
Man, it was just that one. It wasn't even a mistake. Just that one grab.
Yeah.
That that Feremuntrus ducked just changed potentially the whole course of the first attempt.
Yeah, ducked and successfully like whip punished, which is something that he's been having a tough time with so far this set. Oh no!
All right, fantastic whip punish.
Ooh,
Oh, but
doesn't get the
combo,
sometimes that happens.
Big old post GI lethal hit.
Probably trying to get
Not
as much meter
the
as
most
possible.
damage.
But it was
Yeah.
good corner carry so that he can do
Oh,
something
he's out!
like
He's
this.
out! He's out!
You
Oh
know
my
what?
god!
That was a fantastic combo by Feremuntrus if what he wanted to do was just to push Rikuto to a more advantageous position.
Yeah, because the normal combo, the 8A plus B or whatever it is, wouldn't have
No.
gotten that ring positioning.
And obviously he had so much life that he didn't... Oh, okay, Rikuto's kind of going back to his...
Yeah, what is
Bruce-
this movement?
Oh, no!
He's
That's not out.
not out, but not great ring positioning.
Oh, he
And
had
now
the
he's
duck,
out.
but he
Yep,
didn't
you know
have
he's out.
the duck. He just twitch ducked as opposed to committing to it.
Yeah.
Feremuntrus.
Very
afraid
brave though of
commitment.
Rikuto.
Yeah.
Very brave of Rikuto. to,
I mean, he has a
go for
lot
that
of
grab again.
games to
Yeah.
work with, so maybe he feels just as long as he, he just sprays a lot of bullets at Feremuntrus, eventually some of them will hit.
no curses. They are illegal.
Oh,
No curses. They are illegal. He's really just outright refusing to go for any curses.
you think this is a statement? Wow, that did no damage.
I have no idea.
Am
Wow,
I-
that
Wow, that was very weird. That didn't even look like there was a hitbox. I didn't actually see the weapon. Just based on, like, the graphics of the game.
yeah. Alright, big old grab. Going for the curse. Alright, yeah. Just spending a soul charge right now. Makes sense. My dogs are barking again.
Oh, he uses 3 curses just to get a 2B.
Yeah, not the greatest use of his curses.
Yeah, surely he's going to use
Soul charge right now.
the meter now.
Alright, just shooting, and he's got a curse on deck.
This is a pretty big deal. Actually, it isn't because he's not in Soul Charge anymore.
And that's it, that's it!
Gonna hit? It is gonna hit! Oh,
Wow.
wow.
7 to 9!
This is definitely the closest one we've had so far.
Feremuntrus.
Bringing it back.
Feremuntrus he had basically lost. He had no health. Rikuto had a massive life lead and needed one more round to win the whole set.
Not to mention,
look at it, yeah.
Feremuntrus has, like, the main thing that he decided to do was that he's not using curses anymore. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
I guess that's,
I mean-
this is next level stuff. We only have 3 stages on this PC. by
Yeah,
the
this
way.
whole game,
We
yeah.
have 3 stages. Sorry, guys. Sabadeus didn't buy the DLC for more than 3 stages, so I guess I don't know what to tell you. We got all the characters, we didn't get all the stages.
Yeah, it's you know.
It was an oversight.
Parsec.
I don't know what to tell you. All right, but
He did go for the
Feremuntrus-
curse there. Very important to note. So we should probably expect to see Rikuto start winning again.
So this effectively means that Feremuntrus is locked into this stage, basically unless Rikuto decides against it for the rest of the set.
Yeah, which I think could potentially go. I think whether or not Rikuto decides to change it, assuming he loses any more games, really depends on how those games go.
Yeah, I can't tech there. That's bad news. Wow, just
Wow, just running right in.
running up and punching him in the
Olympic
face.
dash. Yeah.
Hey, Astaroth. Fuck you.
Feremuntrus deciding to change the pace and turn this into more of a street fight than a, normal battle.
It's probably a good idea if you have a scythe.
Well, but what's interesting though is that he's decided to, instead of using the scythe, just run up and punch him.
Yeah, that's the fake though. That the punch becomes significantly better, assuming that the opponent's like, oh my god, is that it?
No, that's
not it.
Not quite it, but a lot of damage. Yeah, he's just gonna soul charge out of the
I
situation.
appreciate this. This is like it's one of the first times that Feremuntrus has used meter in a way that I enjoy. He's gonna try and lean on the. Oh,
that's gonna be it. Yeah.
That hard.
All right,
Alright.
Rikuto once again, 1 round away from closing out this set. Let's see if he can do it for real this time.
Now, see, this is a bigger stage, so Feremuntrus isn't going to have the ability to get some of those like big time comebacks that he did previously.
All right, very strong Oki here. All right, Rikuto looking really strong so far.
Still, Feremuntrus has the meter and the guard break, and he has
Backing up to the ring edge.
It's
Not a ring out. Yeah.
Don't do those things. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's big. Oh, crap! He's out. He's out.
Oh my god.
All right,
Feremuntrus, if you do this,
it can.
You know what?
Kill him.
You know what? No, I don't think that Feremuntrus is going to do it. I think he will fail at making the comeback. No,
Okay.
I'm not. I don't believe it. I don't even care
I
if he got
think-
that gigantic combo that has done half fucking life.
I think you're just saying that because you think that gives him power.
I'm doing that so that you can disagree with me, and then we can have some sort of a commentary rivalry going on. Oh no! Caught off the CE. Just rolls a bunch.
Oh,
catches the
no!
GI.
But is he gonna go for a curse? Nope. We don't do
No,
those.
that's a fool's game. That's a fool's game to go for curses. He's got the bar.
All right, one more grab. One more command grab.
Oh my stuck.
Soul charge! Soul charge! Rikuto takes it.
Congratulations
10-7.
to